Blangmeyer-chan, hi, Nanigaski. To declare divine skill when my opponent has 4 BGs. Sorry, I'm sure I'm the only one that has that cursed, cursed meme in my head. What's up, y'all? New pack is released. It is out. This is Rebirth of Zero. Wait, probably not. Knights of Zero? No, I don't think Zero is in it. Is it Zero of Rebirth? Knights of Rebirth. There we go. Sorry, Vanguard Zero is not being rebirthed. Divine Set 8 is out, and this is, of course, the newest set for the D format, or well, for Vanguard in general, I suppose. This set, of course, supports all nations and also has a collab stuff in it as well. This time around, it is with Bang Dream, and I can actually show you because I already bought cards. Not getting a case or anything this time around. We have Mygo, new Mygo stuff. They look fantastic. I've been playing the actual Bang Dream game a lot more recently because of the anniversary, but this time it's not just Mygo. There is also Ave Musica, bam bam bam, Ave Musica. So this is also, haven't watched Ave Musica yet, but I like the songs are really good. But anyway, this time around, didn't get a case, just one box to open for you guys. Instead, I basically just bought playsets of everything. I just kind of have everything like sitting on the side. So here's like Youthberg. I got like one silver rare Youthberg for the ride line, and that's about it. Didn't decide to go any more ham this time. Part of the reason why is because today was also the release of the new Shadowverse Evolved set in Japan, and as you can see, my wife got a new form, so I had to bling it out. And there's nothing I care about too much in this set in terms of like decks that I really vibe with, so I mostly just got base rarity of everything. But you can also see there's a difference this time. The back of the box no longer features art. It now instead features Chinese explanations for everything, and also English a little bit, just a tiny bit. So basically it's like the Japanese version of Vanguard is being played more and more in Asia, and it's getting more and more popular in Asia. And as a result, they have included this other language explanation on the back. I wish instead of that, they would include the premium format in more Summerfests. I think that would be a good way to really emphasize the globalization of your game, but I digress. Anyway, let's get this open and take a look at what we get. I don't really have anything I'm aiming for. If possible, I would like a silver rare of Blangmeyer, would be pretty good. Or any other grade 3 boss unit that could potentially go into the ride deck. I also only got the Youthberg, like the new grade 3 of the rod line in silver rare, so getting the Revolve form would be pretty cool too. But as always, we have like what, 16 packs in here, and let's take a look at what we get. The pack art this time looks pretty slick. We have a like vanilla color, kind of similar to Divine Set 2. We have a total of 18 types of triple rares, 24 types of double rares, 24 types of rares, 48 types of commons, 1 DSR, which is the Vezrug, 7 secrets, of which I think 3 or 4 are good hits, and the rest are, I mean, any secret's a good hit from a box, but if you're opening a case and only one or in 2 or 3 cases has a secret, then, you know. And then we have 18 FFRs, which are the triple rares, 48 FRs, which are the rares and double rares combined, and then 42 silver rares, and then we have the EX cards, which are basically all the Bang Dream stuff. So overall, it's a pretty packed set, but I wouldn't say this was a set worth getting a case for, because there's like no reprints. I was hoping for the Bang Dream triggers to get reprinted, but they didn't even reprint that. So I feel like it was much cheaper to just get playsets this time, and I was 100% correct. So I got a playset of everything except Lyrical. Lyrical, I just got like the Flamgram stuff and then like the triple rare for Artisaria, and that was just basically it. But anyway, we have a bunch of new stuff. This is a Flagberg support. That's crazy. This is a ride line for Vilbale, the new Dragon Empire ride line, which is pretty cool. We actually have a triple rare already right off the bat. We have a pretty mid Orphis support card. I talked about this in the early impressions. I'm not too impressed with it. And, ooh, that's pretty good. We have the Didos Agur. This is the basically the support for Drejeweled that you can basically just slot into your master deck set, which I have right behind me, and you're good to go. Really good card. Allows you to Energy Blast 3 when you call it, if you have a Drejeweled Vanguard, to draw 1, and then basically gets plus 10k when it attacks a grade 3, as long as you have 4 more different grades in your soul. And when you're Drejeweled, Soul Blasts 4 more different cards at the same time. You can Kamos 1 to stand this. So it's like a better version of the original Rockagur, because it works when you're on grade 3 as well if your opponent isn't on grade 3. So that's also really good. Doesn't care about your opponent's grade, so you can do 5 attacks going first, which is really strong, honestly. So definitely a good first pull. And then we have a few more commons. There's another Blangmeyer, not Drejeweled support. And then this is like from that generic Dragon Empire engine that I talked about a little bit in the first impressions. Go watch that if you haven't already. And so that's the first pack. Let's keep on going and see. I think overall, this is going to be quite interesting to take a look at. I mean, at the time of uploading this, the first tournament with the set legal probably has already concluded, which is the Takasaki Chiho Cup, the Regional Cup, Regional Deluxe. So if it has, then you guys already know what's good. at the time of recording this. I'm recording this, of course, on the release day. So there's a lot of decks I expect to do well, like Blankmire, but definitely don't expect this one to do too well. Of course, Vaserug still feels like it needs a little bit more support. Then we have Veleno, could be doing decent. We have the Mygo OT. Ooh, and we have Mortis. So Mortis, of course, is the grade 2 that lets you CB1 look at top 5 for an Ave Mujica at the hand, and then also basically buffs all your Ave Mujica cards as well. So this is the EX triple rare. So pretty cool. I already got all the Ave Mujica stuff, so I'm not particularly like looking for anything. But if we could get one of the signs, one of like the foil signs. Are they signs? I think they are. Like they all look really good, the Mygo and Ave Mujica foils, but their arts are really good. If we can hit one of them, I'd be pretty happy. But we'll see. It's just one box, so I'm not really expecting too much. We have a Solraron rare into, this is the engine I talked about for Dragon Empire that basically allows you to search out for like these Senjing and like Senjo cards. It just like works as an engine, so it's kind of cool. We hit one of the card you can have 16 copies of in a deck, which is pretty good. It's gonna go with the rares actually, just because she's gonna be, you know, worth a little bit more. It's kind of similar to like the Vaserug common, I guess. We'll just put the hits here. We'll just have everything all in one row. All right, next pack. Let's keep it going. No double rares yet. Just hit like a triple and an EX triple as well, which is pretty good. This is one of the new generics every nation got that lets you recycle a normal unit that's in the PG to bot deck and also get plus 2k. This is Induction 2. Very nice. What happened to Induction 1? This is the new Keter order that lets you put back 3 normal units that aren't PGs to bot deck. And if you did, you draw 1. It's pretty nice. Mygo crits, not the character crit sadly. And then this is the Mygo grade 2 order that allows you to look at top 7, call it grade 2 or lower Mygo. So it's pretty good. Ooh, and we already have another triple rare. It is the Vaserug Karzu Orms. So this is the back row attacker when called during battle phase. That also gains a bunch of power. Yet another CB user in a deck that already uses a lot of CB. Very exciting. I think from triple rares that I'd like to hit, the Veleno triple rare is really good, I think, because she's basically like a Elvina that costs CB, which I think will be definitely going up in usage over time. So I feel like it's a good one to pick up, good one to have in extras as well. I actually already picked up 8 because it's really cheap on release day. So we have the new rare for freaking Rotovisor, cool guy. There's also the rare support for, or just like the normal order that you can use in like the order-based Darkseid's deck. And then we have our Mygo Rodline, grade 1, a heal trigger, and ooh, grade 2 youth. Looks really good. Hagia Sensei's art is always bangs. Love to see it. But I think in terms of like good triple rares to pull, there's quite a few good hits. Dragon Empire is a bit of like dud city, but I think all the Darkseid's triple rares are pretty good. All the Stykia triple rares are pretty good, except for like, I guess Magnolia is, you know, just a grade 3, so it'll depend on like whether she goes up or not. Will depend on her term and performance, I guess. We have a double rare. Ooh, this is the Vilbale double rare that lets you get energy. It's actually not a bad card. I feel like the Vilbale deck in general is kind of like a little bit underestimated, personally speaking. So I'd like to see a bit more explored. Maybe I'll get some tops during the WGP after I upload this. Who knows? We'll see. But I think Vilbale's pretty decent. But other good hits, I think obviously the Youthbergs. Both Youthbergs are pretty good in terms of like just triple rare hits in general. So definitely would be happy with that. The rats, freaking, I don't even know what this is. The rats are in a tea kettle with flowers, but it feels like it's a weapon. So I'm not really sure what to make of it. Ooh, speaking of Youthbergs, hello, sir. Hello, sir. This is, of course, the rebuild, the brand new grade 3 Youthberg. So, of course, you trade the deck thinning that you have from the original grade 3 Youthberg in exchange for being able to revolve dress from drop and also gain a drive without needing Sequana. So, definitely not bad. So far, the triple is actually pretty decent. So, not complaining for sure. Actually, quite pleased with what I'm seeing so far. Let me put the rare somewhere else, maybe. Cluttering a little bit. So, Youth is definitely pretty good. If we can hit him in Silver Rare, that's also good. If we can hit the Revolve form in Silver Rare, that's also good. The Leonine/Magnolia triple rare is also a pretty good hit. And then, of course, for Lyrical, the Mermaid grade 2 is actually goes for a pretty penny as well. We have Crucifix X. This is the song order for freaking Ave Mujica. Then we have the Jeweled Searcher double rare. I feel like this is not as good as the old one. I don't know. The Draco Kid. Ooh, and this is the dress up support. The dress up support for Lyrical. Also, not a bad card, I guess, for the dress-up decks. I mean, it's a searcher, which isn't too bad. Searchers are nice. So I think in terms of other hits, it's like Stoichia would be good. Lyrical is pretty good overall. Oh, this is also the kind of like personalized inlet pulse for Magnolia. It's pretty nice. We have a triple rare. It's an angel. Ooh, let's go. It is Luminoel. So this is one of the triple rares I think is really, really good. It is the card that basically gives early game to Artisaria without, you know, not needing to just rely on generics, actual early game to itself. So calls a Shadow Army token. When you call this, if you can show an Artisaria from your hand or your Vanguard Artisaria, you pay 2 energy, call a token, but it can't attack this turn, so you just like put in the back row. And then when you guard with this, you can retire up to 2 of your Shadow Army tokens to get plus 10k shield for each. So it helps like clean up your board and also just like a really strong defensive card. So already hit like 4 triples. So I feel like we've seen most of the triples in this box, but I'm just alternating between left and right on the sides of the box. Maybe we still have one more. I think 5 triples is like the most we can get. Oh my god, Lotte. They didn't even give you a new art. That's crazy. All right, we have the Do from Fire Emblem 3 Houses into a token. It is the energy. What is it? Oh, it's Raika. Hello, Mr. Raika. First time you're featured on energy. Good for you. Happy birthday. Let's see if that's an omen of a silver rare to come. So it's like with silver rares, at least you know you're going to get one in a box. But then, you know, obviously I'd like to pull an FFR. I'd love to pull a secret. But from one box, I've pulled cartons with no secrets. So I don't know. My luck is definitely not that crazy when it comes to pulling secrets and whatnot. So we have this is a, not Flagberg, is it? This is Argo Siren support. This is Flamgram support into a silver. Ooh, okay. It's Speak of the Devil, I guess. It is the personalized inlet pulse for Magnolia. Not a bad one, not a great one. Would definitely like a double silver rare box if possible for this one. Just because it's like a double rare in silver is always like a little bit of a feeling. It makes you wish for a slightly better hit. We haven't hit an FR yet either. So that also feels like should be coming up pretty soon. We have a Mygo PG. We have the very sad Youthberg Searcher that is in the same set as all the other good searchers that refund CB, but this one doesn't for some reason. We have the Ave Magica starter into... Oh, this is the Gray 2 Product Searcher. It's not a bad card. I feel like it might see play. I don't know. It feels decent. It definitely feels like decent enough. We have the beautiful new Grade 1 Youth. Looks really good. I like the art of new Grade 1 Youth. He's a cool looking dude. Cool little bloke. All right. And then we still have just a few more packs left. For 16 packs. Flies by relatively quickly. We have this, what is she? Scrub Foamy. Scrub Foamy. That's her name. Oh my god. It's like that Uber driver that's like just named like I Deliver or whatever. We have something in here. We just have a couple rares. The new dog for the dog deck. Okay, we have reprinted Anon, just in common. A frame rare. Okay, it's an artist I like. So it's good at least. This is the Gundiva support, isn't it? Yeah, Gundiva support. Pretty cool. Looks nice. Art is good. So not complaining. But I want to hit an FFR or something, or like a second silver, something along those lines. Would be nice to get a good hit. You know, just one box does feel like you're kind of staking everything on what that one box will give you. We have a 5th triple rare. Okay, that's pretty good. What is it going to be? It is Vilbale. All right. As like the 5th triple, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I think this card's not too bad. Of course, Vortex Dragon, basically retrained in its modern form. Gives you 3 energy every turn, and Energy Blast 3, not once per turn, to retire an opponent's rear guard if you didn't get plus 5k, or plus 10k if your opponent's grade 3 or greater. And then if you Energy Blasted 6 or more, at the end of the battle he attacked, you can almost 1, restand, and he loses 2 drives, but if you Soul Blast the card with the same name as him, he regains a drive. So it's not too bad, honestly. Like, I think it's a pretty decent card, but it's still like a second silver. Ooh, Erika energy. That's like the first time we get energy with the name Erika on it. Until now, it's only been Hikari, which makes sense. She wasn't known as Erika at that point in time yet. So it was around this time that I think we got to know about the, whatchamacallit, character energies for Festival Booster last year. That was an exciting time. Okay, Lyrical Order. Any other hits? Oh, just an FR. No, what is it? Oh, that's not bad. It's a double rare. This is the dog support for Hound Razor. I like the art of this one. So we got the dog earlier, but we also got her in frame rare. Actually looks quite good. You can see her massive shoe, and the dog's just like, he looks more menacing in his own art. He doesn't look that menacing in the frame of this one for some reason. So it's pretty cool though. Definitely a good hit. So that's a nice one. One last pack. Can we get a second silver? Is that asking for too much? Let's see it. It's a bit of a, like, pretty okay box, I guess. We got some quality triples. Like Youthberg and the Luminoel is already pretty decent. And then, like, we got the Jejuled support. So, no FFRs for sure in this one. We got grade 0 Youth. We have freaking Varga support into another rare. All right, looks like nothing. Unless there's something behind this front. Oh, okay, we still got an Avimujika. Okay. So we got 2 Avimujika cards, 2 of the Bang Dream EX triple rares. This one is the Doromis. Pretty cool. Not bad. So in terms of hits, it's like pretty good. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triples, the 2 frame rares, 1 silver rare, 2 Bang Dream EX triples, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double rares on top of that. So not too bad, not too great. I wouldn't say it's like the best box, but pretty decent for what it is. All right, so that's been the opening of Divine's Set 8. It, of course, includes a lot of cool stuff. Make sure you check out my first impressions video if you haven't already to see what I think about all the cards in this set. Next set I am getting a case for, which is Festival Booster 2025. I feel like Festival Booster, just because the reprints always feels quite worth it, and especially with whatever kind of generics they include. I mean, the unique skill cards this time around feel quite good. We'll see what other special cards they have inside as well. But on top of that, we also have, of course, Set 9 coming up with Daikaiser returning in June, which I will definitely be not sure if I'll get a case because I just want the secret Daikaisers. So I feel like it's probably more worth to get playsets and then just get my secrets. But we'll definitely be back for a box opening, try to gamble and try to get the Daikaiser from a box too. But that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.